hello everyone. We finally approached our final day on Princess Cruise Lines, and we're here to give you the pros
and
the cons. So here they are. Pros.
Food.
What would you say? Food.
Food.
The food was excellent. We went to all the specialty restaurants, and they were all very good. I think the best one was probably the steak.
Yes.
The steak
the
restaurant.
Steak was good. Yep.
And the steak was actually phenomenal. Everywhere you went. It was,
Yes. And 360 was a great experience.
360
and the
was a
food
great
was
experience.
delicious.
The food was excellent. The experience was good. The service on the ship, for the most part, people are very nice and accommodating. There were a few bartenders that weren't too happy to be on the ship.
Yeah, they just didn't appear to smile.
Yeah, they didn't
just
smile. They
say anything, really.
You say thank you, they didn't say you're welcome, which...
They just didn't interact like a bartender normally would on a ship. So,
we're on the Love Boat, we're expecting, Isaac.
We're expecting some love.
Yeah. But what are the pros were there? The concierge, we had the concierge lounge. They were very good, very accommodating.
Right on top of everything. So,
the room attendant was great. The room we had the Ocean Suite, E729.
Highly recommended.
Covered
nice
in another
room.
video. Highly recommend the room. It's on the aft of the ship, which is, we had beautiful sunsets and beautiful sunrise too. So
getting on the ship was easy.
Yeah, getting on the ship was extremely easy with this Medallion class ship. And I got to tell you, these things are pretty good.
Accurate, yeah.
And pretty accurate. We were able to, track each other, so we knew where we were at all times. Not that that's usually an issue, but it was a nice feature to have.
Yes. Getting in and out of the room was easy.
Getting out, that was amazing, actually. They walk down, the door just basically opens up for you, and you don't have to do anything. It's very, very good service. They do have to work some small minor details, especially with the room service. But for the most part, any other pros that you can contribute?
No, and as we said, there's a lot of different places to go on the ship as far as the bars, things like that. So it never seems like it's overly crowded or you're waiting in lines. Even at times there's lines,
and there was always
and it's just to keep it efficient, to keep nobody cutting in front of any, just to keep people happy.
But there was always one thing I did know is there was always something to do on Princess Cruise Line. Like there's always an activity. They keep you busy, so
it's up to you to go.
It's up to you to be bored. If you want to be bored, you can be bored or relax.
Just relax. I won't say we relaxed a lot. That sanctuary, they probably know our social security card number at this point.
The sanctuary was very great. The service,
the service was nice, and everybody's very friendly.
Wonderful days. The captain was obviously great. He navigated around a hurricane that was chasing us, so we lost. Belize was one of the ports we lost, but they made up for it by sending us here to Nassau, Bahamas.
Yep, we're in the Bahamas right now, getting ready to depart.
Yeah. So, cons. What do you start?
The main one was the room service. There seemed to be some confusion when ordering, or
several times there was confusion.
And the food is not good.
Yeah, the food
in comparison
quality
to the
was
other
different.
Room I don't know why.
We would get it. It would be cold.
I ordered a turkey club sandwich, and it literally was just as though it was made for a 2-year-old. It didn't have the crust on it, which was fine. But a turkey club, I think you're expecting like a nice big 3-decker turkey club sandwich, and what it was just a piece of lettuce, turkey, and I think just a tomato on it. I don't even know if the bacon was on
sandwiches
it. So it was just
the sandwiches at the sanctuary during tea time were better than
they really had, and that's another thing, they do have tea time with the sanctuary, which was great. But that, in comparison to, there is like a bakery on the ship, there's an ice cream shop on the ship, there is
Another con was
a cafe.
yeah, right. Another
and the
con was
sandwiches
being
there.
the pizza, which they have a pizza restaurant here called Gigi's. Is that what it's
Yes.
called? And they charge you for the pizza, and it's not in any of the packages. I mean, we got the Premier Plus package, and it wasn't included. So I thought that was a little odd, because you could just go up to the pool area, and there was a whole pizza station there, and the
Yeah.
pizza was
And it's good.
just as good, if not a little better.
And they do mention that. They
Yeah.
do mention, like, if you're looking for free pizza, just go upstairs. And I mean, that's what I would recommend, just because it is good. And I don't understand why they're charging. Maybe just for a specialty kind of thing.
I don't. They don't even consider it a specialty restaurant. I just thought that was a little odd.
Yeah.
But another con on the Medallion app, you can order a drink, and they say they can find you anywhere. I did it a couple times and maybe got our drinks and food, but majority of times you never received them. If you went on the app itself, they would actually say it was delivered. So I don't know who was getting our drinks, but I guess they were lucky. So, but that was another con that we thought. But overall, our whole objective for coming on Princess was to evaluate Princess Cruise Lines, because we've never been on Princess Cruise Lines, to determine whether it would be sufficient for us to, take Princess on a world cruise. They do offer world cruises, and my opinion is probably not. I wouldn't. I wouldn't take this on a world. I wouldn't take Princess Cruise Lines on a world cruise
Right.
for
You have to,
how many months it is. But I wouldn't do it. That's my opinion. What was your opinion?
the same, just because you are going to be on the ship for a lot longer than what we had spent, which was 7 days. Though I do recommend coming on this ship for like a 7-day cruise. I did enjoy it. I'm not discrediting Princess. It's just not something we
did
feel
like
is,
we would.
I'd come back.
Yeah, do a
I would
smaller,
cruise
maybe
again
2-week cruise
with
on,
Princess, just
or
not.
another 7-day with with grandkids and children on a Princess Cruise Line. We would definitely do that. I would not recommend it. Just, in my opinion, just not for a world cruise. I think our next world cruise,
Our next
world cruise scouting report will be from the Oceania
yes,
cruise lines. So
and that's something
we're
after looking
forward,
into it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. We just got to find a cruise that works for us, time wise and everything. But in any event, thank you so much for being with us on our journey. We hope we provided enough information for you to,
If you have questions, just go ahead and shoot us.
Shoot in the comments down there, and we will see you next time.